Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's superfiend here, and welcome back to our Total War 3 Kingdoms playthrough as Yuan Shu. Last episode, we had a little bit of a mishap, a small setback, I guess you could call it. What's your name here? Zhang Rui Xiu had been pushing this way towards the Jade Mine. And in here, one of her armies has fire arrows. And then I didn't even realize that they also have the night battles. And I took our faction heir and son along with our daughter's husband, Cao Ren. I took both those characters and I moved them down this way to the Jade Mine, thinking that if they attacked us, we would get the reinforcements. Well, they used a night battle. And we retreated, they pursued, and long story short, we lost 2 characters last episode, which is unfortunate. However, things are still kind of looking good. We won a battle up here at Luoyang, or Luoyang. We took this from Yuan Shao, and he's got a steady stream of armies that he's pushing across the river here. We're going to try to hold this for as long as we can, and just kill them off slowly, little by little, until they'll maybe broker a peace treaty with us. However, what I'd really like is for us to kill all their armies and then have the opportunity to come over here and attack Zhao Wei, and then also get the livestock farm back from Tao Ying. We also just recently lost the farmland here to Zhao Wei. Now, if we come in and look at Zhao Wei, he is one of the vassals of Yuan Shao. So the only way we're getting that back is if we stay at war with Yuan Shao. And currently our food is slightly negative too. So, oh, and then the other thing is we are waiting for our legitimacy to get back up so we can recruit new characters, possibly from the faction pool. But another reason why I'm not really in a hurry to recruit anybody new is because we are kind of secure down here. Like, very tentatively, we got He Yi, who's friendly with us. And we've got Sun Jian somewhere in here. And then also Yue Bao. I'm not sure how you say that really. Now, are you at war with He Yi? You are. So they're going to fight over this territory. But he's in our coalition. So in any case, I think we're somewhat secure down here. And not having the armies up does allow us to get more upkeep or income per turn, which we can use to build up a little bit. And really, I think our goal right now is to get this to have walls and the garrison building. And since our son died, we had to pick a new faction heir. We went ahead, we chose Yang Hong, and that's because he gives a -2 construction time faction-wide. So that's going to be very beneficial in getting this built up. In any case, it's time to attack and kill this guy. So he should retreat. No, he favors his odds. That's odd, to say the least, that he would favor his odds. At standing his ground here, let's go ahead and start the battle. We have nearly double their forces. It will be an open field battle. And once we win here, we probably need to look at trying to get another really fast upgrade in on this settlement. We need to get it to have walls. And then maybe Yuan Shao will stop flooding across the river after this territory. Also a possibility, after we defeat this guy, we might be able to just ask for peace and get it. However, then we can't go down and attack Zhao Wei. So just keeping that in mind. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take all this stuff and we're just going to head over to here where our reinforcements come on. So let's just, whoops. Just get them all turned around and like somewhere back there. And we'll speed this up knowing that our enemy is over here on the high ground. A lot of good that's going to do them. This looks like our garrison units here. I'd like to keep them out of the battle if I can, so that they get an opportunity to replenish. However, it does look like, okay, I was going to say it looks like the garrison's coming on in lieu of the other army here in Yuan Shao's force, but no, he has made it onto the field, and we'll just draw them out right here. And we'll just set these guys in the trees. We got a long line of G militia. Gonna take a moment here to get our lines all sorted out. Now, who all has fire arrows? You don't. You don't. You don't. But you do? Yeah. Okay, so we want to draw these guys way out like that. Set these guys back there. And we'll select everybody but the strategists and the other cavalry and pull them over to here. Guard mode off. Strategists in this way. And we do have a couple trebuchets, which are moving very, very, very slowly into position. And these are our fire arrows here. Now we got some G militia units that are somewhat weak, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them back here. I'm going to put our Rapid Tiger infantry back here as well. And we'll set those guys on the flank over there. Well, this game really does suffer occasionally from skipping mouse clicks or ignoring mouse clicks. Okay, now that we got everybody more situated, in a moment or two, we're going to be able to start moving ahead. Let's go ahead and just walk up to there with them, waiting on our trebuchets. This will be the part that takes forever. So in any case, while we're getting into position here in regards to the mishap that I was talking about a minute ago and last episode, one of the reasons why I upload videos for Total War to YouTube and play on Legendary, no less, is because there's this misconception. I think it's a misconception amongst a lot of the player base. I see it a lot on like the Total War forums. I see it on Reddit, and I see it occasionally on Twitter, but not so much on Twitter, where a lot of players seem to think that Legendary is like impossible or a bunch of BS. And there's a lot of arguments to make for that. But they feel like the only way you can win is to play perfectly or to be cheesy. And that I don't agree with. I think it's perfectly possible to play the game in the spirit of the game and make mistakes here and there and still come out ahead on Legendary. And I enjoy that challenge. And so one of the reasons I run a channel and upload Total War videos is because I kind of want to show people how I feel, that's possible. I want them to see that it can be done. And so, going back to last episode where we lost our faction heir and our daughter's husband due to a very bad mistake on the campaign map in terms of movement and strategy, that kind of stuff happens. But I really do enjoy like fighting through that stuff, continuing the campaign, coming out ahead anyways. I think it creates a more interesting narrative for campaigns, as opposed to, I think what a lot of players are inclined to do is they get upset about it and they beat themselves up over it, and then they they rage quit the campaign map then and there, and they reload and they redo the moves. They go back to an earlier save, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, if people want to play that way, right? Everybody plays games for different reasons. Sometimes you just want to de-stress or have fun after a long day, and you don't want to deal with, eating your mistakes, so to speak. But the other thing I want, the one thing I try to show everybody is that it's possible to play this way and still have fun and come out ahead. And you don't have to cheese your way through everything either. There's really this overly strong misconception. I see it the most on Reddit, that the only way to win at Legendary is to just cheese the AI at every opportunity. And I wish people didn't feel that way. And in any case, we're almost ready to fight here. Hope you enjoyed my rambling thoughts on that whole bit there. Now, what do we have to really worry about here? They got lots of Warriors of Yi. They don't have any block chance. I don't think they do. And we got plenty of missile units for that, so I'm not too worried about that. We probably want to bring a few extra G militia over onto this side, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up a hole here because they got some cavalry over here. They got a little bit less cav over there. And are these guys ready to start firing? Just about. We'll move them up just a little bit more. And if they do try to flank us on this side, there's a very good chance that they're going to go very wide. So we'll just get prepared for that. Okay, if that cavalry starts to come around this way, we want to have some missile units already waiting for them. Okay, here we go. Now, I think what I want to start hitting is the crossbowmen. If there's one thing they have back here on the hill that's going to cause problems for us, it could be these crossbows. And I'm hoping that we do really good damage with the trebuchet shots here. However, they are moving into a loose formation. And we might now have to start just pushing up. Okay, they are kind of moving backwards a little bit. So let's select everything but our trebuchets. Problem is if I move up, I have to get well within range of their crossbows. So let's wait just a little bit before we do that. Now let's throw some flaming shot into the Warriors of Yi over here. And the other thing we could look at doing is now pushing up with this stuff here. Okay, they're not gonna like that. And I'm thinking maybe we'll deploy those guys in there and then just bring these guys out wide. And now here comes their cavalry moving a little bit. Okay, it does look like they're going to try to push up over here. And they are now moving forward with some of their crossbow units. And let's go ahead here. Target those crossbows. They are swinging around wide over here. Okay, it is going to get kind of messy. Okay, we are taking the first of their crossbow fire. Oh, you guys came to the wrong neighborhood. Okay, we are hitting the crossbow here. That's fine. Now, as they move in the range, we're going to start hitting all this other stuff. Here we go. They're aiming for our flank here. Okay, let's bring this stuff into the back there. And let's go ahead and start double firing on the Warriors of Yi that are looking to close ranks with us here. They've charged into our G militia. They did get in good over here. But all this stuff is going to be able to repel that. I am a little bit concerned here. So let's bring some Axe Band over. Let's go get those guys back there. And let's redirect onto those crossbows on that side there. Okay. Still redirecting over there. All right, Tiger, where are you going? You dummies. Let's hit those crossbows. No, you idiot missile units. Yeah, let's charge in over here. Pull out with these guys. Okay, he's broken. Should be breaking them. Hit these guys back there now. Okay, we got a nice rear charge in here. Let's go hit the crossbows there. I don't know why these guys ran off. They have guard mode on, so they shouldn't be doing that kind of crap. Okay, let's pull down the line here. Are you horsies? You are horsies. Let's see. Let's charge in. Actually, let's just walk through. Let's go get Fu Wan. Or no, let's get these guys. We'll take our trebuchets. Trebuchets are out of ammo. Okay, let's start crushing all this stuff. Go get that. Go get that. Looking good. Let's go get this guy over here. We are all over these guys. Now, what do they have over here? We're gonna close in on this dude. Okay, he's finally broken. Get the Warriors of Yi there. Yeah, it should be everybody. Still waiting on this unit over here. Final holdout. Go chase him down. And now we're gonna pursue and wipe these guys out as much as possible. And that'll make the follow-up battle easier. Now, they do have two armies that are going to possibly come across the river together. However, I don't know if they'll have the movement to attack as soon as they get here. So I'm thinking maybe what we want to do is just ambush within reinforcement range with all of our armies here. That way, if they do attack, they attack the settlement, and our armies will come on as reinforcements, and we can use the towers. But if they push up and lay siege again, it'll stop Yuan Shu, who's inside the settlement, from replenishing. And we don't want that. And also, if we're lucky, we'll get lots of money from this. Maybe from the battle itself, and then possibly even ransoming generals if we catch anybody. And that's what we could use to possibly upgrade the settlement to walls instantly. So let's see what happens here. I was really hoping for more than that, but it's almost 1,000. Gained an ancillary. We only get 100. So I'm going to go ahead and execute both of them. And then here we go. Now we got another 2,000. Bonus experience for Wang Can. You're not Wang Can. You are Wang Can. Now, are you somebody that we're leveling up to go spy? Like, I'd like to get this guy spying at some point. I'd kind of like to get some spies into Yuan Shao's faction or Sun Jian. That could prove very useful later. Okay, so we have a Warglaive Forged Iron Scale. Warriors Reinforced Leather. We should probably look at equipping some of that. We have almost 7,000 in our piggy bank. There are a number of people in here. Ooh. Are you legendary just straight away? You are. We could send you to go spy, like right away. He'd probably get picked up. Problem is we need 2 spies. This guy's really good. He's 22. Let's go ahead and check here with Yuan Shao. All right, so now that we've clobbered him pretty hard, he's kind of thinking about being peaceful with us. I think at the very least, we should finish off this army. I think we can delegate this. Nice parry and counterattack. Seems a little unnecessary to cut his throat after you've impaled him in the chest, but I'm no warrior. What do I know? Okay, so looking at our forces here, right? Like 5 turns to replenish. It's a bunch of G militia, so it's not a very good army. We're earning 2,600 per turn. Here's what we're gonna do. I don't want peace with him because I talked about it last episode. If we get peace with him, then Yuan Shao and all of his vassals will throw all of their might against the barbarian lady Zhang Jiang, and I don't know that she can withstand that. But getting peace with him will allow us to upgrade Luoyang, get the walls. It'll allow us to get a spy into his or somebody else's faction. And so I think we're going to do that. Let's go ahead here and... Still only a 2.7. Should we ask for Hane, the whole city? Like, give us the whole city, dude. Minus 53. Support our legitimacy. Oh, he doesn't like that at all. We could make him sign a non-aggression pact. No, we can't. Military access? No, can't do that either. Trade agreement? No. Request food trade. Yeah, we're negative with food. Can we get just like... darn. Well, that's okay. We can build up some food buildings. What about request payment? 50. He'll give us a total of 50. So the consequences here are pretty much most of his faction is going to be happy with us. Sun Jian will even be happy with us. Lu Bu is the only one who gets left cranky. And Zhang Jian is a little bit cranky too. All right, so we're going to do that. He's got a lot of territory. Yuan Shu signed peace treaty with Yuan Shao. Yay. Now, let's go in here to people that have skill points. +5 melee evasion for melee infantry. Own retinue. Maybe, but not right now. Let's get patience. Okay, and then let's look at our generals we're trying to level up to go spy here for us. This guy needs 9 experience. How close is he? He's 20,000 away. And... where are you? You're right here. Like, you dislike everybody. So, I feel like I need to get you out of here. How long until we get another administrator? We are a long ways off. Unless we can get one through reform. Reduces corruption, public order, unlocks building, construction cost. +1 available assignments. So we are a ways off from getting that. You know what I'm going to build? I'm going to build a school. Darn. Why can I not build a school? I must upgrade our settlement to a small city first. Okay, fine. So we're going to spend 2,000. We're going to get that upgrade going. We are going to invoke the council. They're going to ask us to build a settlement administration building, which is what we just started to build. So when that's complete, that'll be good. Give us a little extra income from industry, which right now we only have 833, relatively low. We need to figure out our food, right? Our food is a problem. This is 1250 to instant upgrade, so no. That might get us all the way there when this is done. So I'm not going to worry about our food right now. Close that. And now let's go over and recruit our spy, Shi Huan. Now, looking at this dude in here, he's from the Han Empire. Oh, this guy's so good for this. He is pretty good for this. We have other spies that I think are better overall, but he's just ready to go right now. He's already legendary. He'll get picked up right away, I think, by whoever we send them off to. Some of these guys will spy too, but they're not quite legendary, or they're old, which is the other issue. Age 60. You don't look 60. You must live off a diet entirely consisting of vegetables or something. Okay, let's go ahead and recruit Shi Huan, and then let's send this guy off to go spy, because that's one of the big things I want to do here. Or maybe we should promote him first. 1,600. Why is that so expensive? And we have all these nice weapons I should be giving to people. I'm going to send you off with the guard. And a wooden ox as well. That should help ensure that he gets picked up. So he's a legendary character. And where do we want to send him now is the big question. Because espionage, spying is very powerful. Incredibly powerful. Now, if we send him off here to Sun Jian, I fear that he may get like too happy too quickly and then he'll defect. And he doesn't really have a whole lot of satisfaction. He's at 38. It's probably worthwhile to promote this guy. So from 38 to 53, it'll go up for a little while. Now, I don't know if it continues to go up when we send him off into the faction that he's going to spy on. We only have one active spy right now anyway. So Shi Huan, you're going out there, man. We're going to send you off to go spy on somebody. I think it's got to be our brother. I think it's got to be Yuan Shao. All right, let's hope this guy gets picked up. And how long before we get another spy position? Is that going to happen in here? Yeah, we need to get all the way to Duke. So I think the only way we can get it before then is by building a school and doing it with a reform. So in here we have character experience, and then that goes down here to masterful disguise techniques. And I do want to spy this playthrough. I want to cause some espionage and have some fun with that. So, all right. So now, looking at our diplomatic status, we are now only at war with Zhang Rui Xiu, which she's only got the one city way over here. And then Liu Yao, who I believe is in our coalition, and Deng Ningqin have the rest of it. So that's just not going to work for us. I'd also like to trade Zhangjiang for the city here, but maybe only after we push up and take this farm. Now, we could demand that this guy supports our legitimacy, and we could support his independence, and then we could issue an ultimatum. However, we'll become less trustworthy, and I kind of want to wait until our trustworthiness is trustworthy again. So I don't want to do that, but we could force him out of that, and we could always just trade back for the farm right here. In fact, let's just look at trading territory. I would like the farm back from Chen. They're at minus 27. And I will give to you, make regular payments of 500. That gets us part of the way there. Could give him this tunic. I could throw in a military instructor. And the clay axe. How close does that get us? Well, I'm not giving them that much, but we might be able to just trade to get that back. So now in here, looking at vassal independence, no military access, no bueno, non-aggression pact. Kong Rong is really the only one that would probably abide by that. Is he at war with Lu Bu? He's only at war with Heiyi, which is somebody else that we could turn our attention on fighting here. But we would have to end the trade agreement. We'd have to give up 549 income per turn. And I wouldn't really want to do that until after he takes Jiangxia. So I think for right now, we're just going to enter into a holding pattern and try to just maintain and grow our territory. Get our food under control, get some income, get our legitimacy pumped up a little bit. And we can go ahead here and occupy that territory. And just start hitting back in this way. Could possibly even disband a little bit. This guy's age 32. We're not trying to get him up to a spy position. How much am I paying for him? Is it 1,000 for his whole retinue? Or is it 1,000 just for him? It's kind of expensive. And we do have only one we used to have an available assignment slot. We lost it when our son died. Okay. Well, for right now, I think we're okay. Well, hold on a sec here. Okay, these two guys don't get along with each other. So maybe we will pop you outside the army. Let's see if we can do a swap here. Oh, you don't like Yuan Shu either. Okay, well, let's just transfer. Let's see if we can put this guy back in over here. Did they get along? It's Yang Hong who doesn't get along with everybody. Darn him. All right, Yang Hong, we are going to recall you. Okay, so everybody here is happy. And you're the big problem. So you know what? I'm going to recall you too. There. Now we're earning 3,000 per turn. It does make us a little bit weak. So, you know, we are a bit of a squishy target right now. And we really don't have much of a garrison here. So let's hope that all of our enemies, previous enemies, obey their peace agreements. Okay, we got through Yuan Shao without having a declaration of war. Zhang Yan has declared war on us. Call for aid. Of course. Why else would we have a coalition if we're not going to call for aid? Okay, they will give us a small amount of money If we go to war against Heiyu, they also give us 1 food. But you know, I'm going to reject this. We are not yet ready to fight with Heiyu. Okay, our food is neutral and it's wintertime, so that's kind of good news for us right now. Yuan Shao commanded their vassal Gong Sun Du to join their war against Zhang Jiang. Liu Dai went to war with her as well. He Yi requested Huang Shao join their war against Tao Ying. Okay, that's good. Yuan Shao declared war on Huang Shao. Zhang Yan declared war on Yuan Shu. Liu Dai joined a war alongside Yuan Shao against Han Empire. Lu Bu declared war on Liu Dai. Okay. Okay, so our building down here is done. And I'm kind of thinking we should build this. That'll give us a little extra food. But it is 3,800. How do we look here? 500 to finish this instantly. We can wait. We can wait. How's our spy doing? He's carousing. As they carouse, they uncover territory. So it'll kind of give us a little bit of eyes and ears on what's going on up here with these guys. Hello, Huang Shao. How are you today? Okay, we need food. Food is our big deal. Now, what is going on with this here? We are missing reforms before we can get those. Fine. And we've already got the one that gives us more percentage increase of food. And we're not going to pick the one that's -6 food. So this will get us 1 extra food and 20 extra income from peasantry. This is 1 food and 30 income from commerce. So we're going to pick this one. And we are no longer... Oh my goodness, are you serious? We are giving away 6 food per turn here? Well, we have to swap that. That's going to get our food positive. We'll lose a little bit of our income from peasantry. I didn't realize that we were trading food over there. Okay, but so far so good. And this is going to be complete in just a moment. Let's go ahead and... I want to come all the way down here and get back into our capital. And let's look at our public order everywhere. Nanyang, Jiangling, and we're negative everywhere except for Chen and Luoyang. Also, speaking of Chen, let's check our administrator here. Can we give you anything that's going to help? Reserves for administered commandery. In addition to trade influence if faction heir, leader, or prime minister. We could give him this. Does he have the foreman already? No, craftsman. And how much corruption do we have? %2 corruption. So if I were to give that to somebody, looking in here at Yang Hong, our heir, this will lower corruption by 5%. I don't think that really gave us much money. But that will help keep him satisfied. I want to send you off to spy. Yeah, the trust of God. I don't like anything that lowers stats that much. No available assignments. Nothing to build. really use an extra trade agreement with somebody too. Anybody. All right, we end our turn and we'll see what they do. Now, uh-oh, that's not good. Ma Tang declared war on us. Let's call for aid. Now he's kind of up into the northwest. We can't see his territory, so it's possible that he's got tons of territory over here. Yuan Shao commanded their vassal Gongsun Du declare war against Yuan Shao. Gongsun Zan is at war against Zhangjiang. Yuan Shao is now at war with Yuan Shu. Kong Rong is now at war with Han Empire. Lu Bu declared war on Kong Rong. So that means that they're going to lose the trade port over here pretty soon. Ma Teng declared war on Wen Shu. Zhang Yan requested Deng Ningqin join war against Wang Shao. Wang Shao requested He Yi join war against Zhang Yan. It's just like falling apart everywhere. Finally, our spy is dispatched. Why did it take so long? And mission success, we completed an administration building, living in harmony. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. Look at that in a minute. Wen Shu and his daughter becoming friendly. Wen Shu and Zhang Jian lost a relationship. Is she still alive? So it's possible that she has just filled up her relationship slots, and that's why we lost the relationship with her. Ooh. They don't want her. She's very friendly, guys. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. So 3,000 will take really 4 turns. But this is going to finally get us walls in here. And looking in here, this is why I wanted to get the school built so I could get this extra spy position like now. We're going to have to wait a little bit. So I could get reduced corruption. Public order, reduce corruption. I could really use that administrator position. Could also use income from industry. Now, what are we missing here? Required building. What is this? Laborer, conscription housing. Blah, blah, blah. You know what would be nice? I think we want to get this one. So then we could build the next increase in food production. Because we are having food issues right now. So that's good. We're upgrading there. We're almost ready to upgrade here. $2,300. Take 2 turns. We are up to 12 food, having switched this over. So you know what else we can do? We can pop open our diplomacy, and we can see who is poor with their food. Sun Jian is poor. He's got 7 though. So no, he's really not that poor. Well, you know, maybe he's so wealthy that just 2 food will get us some money. Request regular payments. How much can we get? You know, an extra 118 is not bad. She's very poor. She's almost destroyed. So you know what? Let's offer food trade. Let's offer 2, and let's request a payment. That's all you'll give, huh? 157. Regular payment, she'll only get 50. Not really worth it. Didn't you declare war with me? Could have sworn you did. Yes, you did declare war with me. Peace and food. He doesn't want it. Equal. Hey Yi and Yuan Shao. 12 food and he'll only give me 2.6. Wow. Very poor, Lubu. Okay, we give him 8 food. And we request 600 per turn. 205 per turn on top of a big fat payment. Wow, why is he so poor? He is like so incredibly poor. Creative Assembly must have come through here with the Nerf bat on these guys with food and stuff. What would it take to get 10 food? We have 2 eavesdroppers and a military instructor. Yeah. Okay, Ma Tang isn't gonna have any of it. He's rich. He's wealthy. Okay, Yuan Shao. Very poor. Very poor with the food. So poor he's at 0. Request regular payment. Now that's what I'm talking about. Our rich brother. We're gonna spy on him while simultaneously getting a bunch of money per turn from food. This is more like it. Okay, 850 is too much. 775. Getting closer. 65. 45. 25. 35. We give him 8 food, which will leave us with 4, and he gives us 735 per turn. He really wants that food. All right, big brother or little brother. Now, just looking at his factions, very poor. Gongsun Du. There we go. This guy's poor. Request regular pay. He's not going to give us anything, though. Yeah, Zhao Wei is rich with food because they took our farms. Jerks. Okay, I think that's pretty good for right now. She's too negative. Okay. That was kind of a lot of nothing. But you know what? We're earning almost 4,000 per turn right now. Ma Tang is not going to be coming in through here, right? Because, well, he's up here. And we've got ourselves some peace while we attempt to spy on our brother. And so let's look at our commanderies. Let's get him in here so he can replenish. Xiangyang and Chen. How long before we can upgrade this? 5,000. Well, we'll be there soon. Okay. Become a vassal. And he's going to ask for all this stuff. No, thank you. Although, wouldn't it be interesting if we became his vassal, gave him a little bit of tribute, fought some wars for him, and then used our spies to slowly dismantle him from the inside out? Lu Bu requested Ma Teng join their war against Kong Rong. Yuan Shao declared war on Ma Teng. Zhang Yan signed peace treaty with Yuan Shao. We've gained a law enforcer. Spy event. He's still trying to work his way in there. He hasn't been picked up yet. He's carousing, attempting to infiltrate. He's got a little bit of cover here. We'll get in there, don't worry. You have faith. Now, Kong Rong over here is in danger of losing this. So maybe, just maybe, he'll trade it off to us. Supporting his independence is not going to help. Offer food trade is not going to get us very much. Gets us a little bit. Make regular payments. If I gave you 500, it's kind of a lot. But then we'd have to get over there and defend it. Kind of the issue. We can just wait for Lu Bu or Ma Teng to take it, because they are now at war with both. So you know what? We're going to sit tight. We've got some good eyes in here because of our spy. And Yuan Shao's got a pretty good chunk of territory. He's got all of this in here along the Yellow River, and then it kind of goes in, and then we can see it goes a little bit to the eastern side here in the bay. So he is doing not so bad for himself. We're doing okay too. Now we can finally get 100% food production, but I don't think building it over there is going to help us. I think we'd be better off upgrading it here when it's available. And upgrading this is going to take us to an additional -4 food. Alright, so we're just going to sit tight again. A few quick turns here. She has requested to join our coalition. Yuan Shu and allies rejected. That's going to make her a little bit cranky. And Heiyi still has not captured that settlement from our coalition member. Don't know what the holdup is there. And there it is. Our spy is recruited by Yuan Shao. So now we just have to wait patiently. So far, he's just a member of the court. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye and make sure that he doesn't get killed, because Yuan Shao is fighting all these wars as well. Now, the only person here that's at war with us is Zhang Yan and Ma Teng, and I don't see any enemy armies coming in yet. So we're still kind of safe, and we've got this nice western buffer here with the Han Empire, and I'm not eager to go to war with Lu Bu and change that. Okay, that'll cost 1,000. If we upgrade this, it will use up 4 of our remaining food, and it won't give us an extra building slot, so I don't think that's worth it quite yet. And we're almost there with this one. So you know what? We're going to do another quick turn here. We're just not going to do anything at all. I would like to upgrade Chen. But we're going to wait. Oh, Sun Jian requests your military support against Han Empire once again. I'm going to reject it. Okay, there's lots of action in here. Zhang Yan is closing in on us. He's got a couple armies coming our way. Honestly, that'll probably work out in our favor. Okay, I think we're going to have another quick turn here. So, He Yi declared war on Sima Jingying. And that's it. Gong Bo is available to recruit. Actually, we can finally recruit somebody again, too. Traits gained. Cao Li Ting is solitary. Ooh, darn. A clay pig. And the fishing port is finished. Now, up here, we'll invoke our council and move any character to the following county, the Toolmaker. I think we can swing that. No idea where this guy's going. He's doesn't even have a full stack. Okay, one turn there, and we're gonna have our walls. We have 12,000. So you know what? I'm gonna instant upgrade that, and I'm gonna go straight for the garrison here. And yeah, so that can start building up. And then we can take our faction leader, and we need to come down to the Toolmaker. So we'll go to Xiangyang first, and then to the Toolmaker second. And we can also finally upgrade in here. So at the end of the day, which one do we really want? This is 400 income from industry and 20% trade influence. This one is 500 income from industry and no trade influence. They both give 10 to reserve capacity, but I think this is kind of the winner here, the clear-cut winner. So let's go ahead and spend 4,800. Gosh, that's expensive. And then popping in down here. This will get us some extra food production. And over here, we can also build this. So making good use of our peacetime and all the income return that we have right now. And let's go ahead and look at our spy. Pursue military appointment. Oh no, it's much too early for that. How happy is he? How satisfied? He's only at 37. They took his items away too. That's why he's grumpy. They took all his stuff. And let's look at who is available to recruit here. If I'm going to recruit anybody, I want young people. This guy looks not so bad. Formerly from Zhangjiang. Ew. Oh, darn, he's not so good. Gongbo, 49. No, thank you. We'll be patient. Okay. We will sign a non-aggression pact with Lu Bu. Oh, no, thank you. Because I am going to attack you eventually. I just don't know when. Okay, Ma Tang looks to have an army in the river now. And then Zhang Yang is getting very close to being here. Oh. They want to remove us from the coalition. Sun Jian is going to reject, so I will also reject. You shall not remove me. Okay, winter time. We got 9 food. Wow, that's pretty good. And so let's zoom out here and see all the wonderful enemies that are encroaching on us. This is what a joyous occasion this is. So you have Flaming Shot. And we don't know what you have. And we don't know anything about you. And so we have a administrator, a general, and a general, and then you are here, and you are a general and an administrator. So we have a chance here to kill 2 of their administrators. Or, you know, I could just trade, like, straight up go to peace with him. And then they came all the way down here for no reason. What if I offer you some food? 9 food? You need all my food for that? Get out of here. I'll wait until I kill your armies. It doesn't look like we got anybody better in here. Ooh, brilliant. This is an excellent trait. It's a great ability. You know what? This guy's not bad. He's really not bad. Now, brilliant is better if you get it on a strategist. But you know what? As long as there's a strategist in the same area as this guy, he's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, you know what? Never mind. We're going to end this one here. When we come back in the next one, we shall recruit him, throw him in here somewhere. And then we'll do our best to defend our territory up here, Luoyang, or Luoyang, from the encroaching enemies of Zhangyan. And we'll keep building up, and hopefully we'll get to start doing some spy actions here. Yeah, this is the one we want. Build undercover network, but we want to wait until our cover points are like around 20, because it's possible that Yuan Shao or somebody in his faction can increase cover costs through ancillaries or traits or whatever. So we want to make sure that we got a nice buffer before we do that. And we do not want to pursue a military appointment. We want this guy to rise through the ranks and get into the family if we can. So in any case, let me know if you enjoyed this one with comments or thumbs up. Nice, quiet episode. I'm sure we'll get to some action soon. Check out the rest of the channel. Consider subscribing. And thanks again for watching. You have a good afternoon and take care.